We've got water, rocks, and everything you want from the outdoors on AYL coming up right now. Stephen Human here. Today we're giving you a behind-the-scenes tour of one of the most amazing places on Earth. First, join Alicia Staten and me as we hike, wakeboard, and eat our way through Antelope Point. Then Chad Booth takes us on a very personal tour of Lake Powell, giving us a view as broad as the entire life of the lake. Finally, Darren Kinder finds out if you can still rock crawl with 4 friends at your side. Find out with him right now and own the outdoors with At Your Leisure.
Oh, you are in for an absolute treat today. Hello everyone, I'm Alicia Staten.
And I'm Stephen Human, and welcome to At Your Leisure. And as you've been hearing over the last couple of months, we are giving away a houseboat vacation from Antelope Point, and so today, that is where we are. This is a great marina, and we want to show all of it to you today. And we're here with DJ, the assistant manager. Now DJ, for those who don't know, tell us about Antelope Point.
Antelope Point is the newest marina on Lake Powell, and it offers a variety of ways for people to enjoy the lake. We offer helicopter tours and boat tours, boat rentals, houseboat rentals, and lots of ways to enjoy the lake. If we want to just dine on it, we have that too.
Obviously, you guys are famous for houseboats, but you mentioned some of these tours. What can people go out and experience?
Oh, we do 1- and 2-hour tours through Antelope Canyon by boat. Our boats go as far back as you can go in Antelope Canyon. Goes back to the beach. Sometimes you get to step off, go explore a little bit. And we also do 4-hour tours up to Rainbow Bridge.
So let's say that there's people that are just passing through but they want to spend a day out here. Is that possible?
Definitely. Here at our new visitor center, actually, we offer people the chance to go and book their tours and book their day on Lake Powell. They can do the tours, they can enjoy the restaurant, and here we're just here to let everybody know how to enjoy the lake.
All right, well,
great.
That's what we're going to show off to you guys today, is how to enjoy this lake from Antelope Point and how you can win a houseboat vacation. But first we got to go off to our travel adventure. Now Chad and Rhea are already out on the lake having fun, and Chad knows this lake better than almost anybody, better than anybody I've ever met, and he is going to take us on a very personal tour today.
You know, the experience on this lake is really a very, I mean, it can't help but be personal. Whether you've worked here or come here, there's always something that's very life-changing about the water in this lake. It's always nice to be able to share some of that personal stuff.
I'm Rhea Rossi, and today I had an amazing experience on Lake Powell. I was able to go out today. We were at Antelope Point with Chad, and Chad has been on this lake for decades. And we toured around, and I am telling you, it was one of the most splendid days I think I'd ever spent anywhere on the water.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, I've been back to some of the places through the years from my early teens when I first came to the lake. I came here in '67. The lake was at that point just like 3.5 years old, so Bullfrog was an outpost in nowhere. Today I kept going back to that very first trip for one reason, not because the lake level is where it was, because it's probably now 12, 15 feet higher than as I remembered at that point. What was really significant was the fact that I wasn't driving the boat. I had a chance today to not really have to worry about where the rocks are, where the buoys are. We got clear up in Last Chance, and I hadn't even been aware that I had left the main channel because I was just taking everything in.
I will take you anywhere on the lake you would like to go. I will take you fishing, I will take you hiking, or just sightseeing.
What did you think of Rusty?
I thought he was wonderful. I really felt like I was with a guru. Really, you could tell it was almost like he was born to do what he did. And that was just tool people around and show them great places. We could have spent 2 weeks with him on that boat, easily.
Having Rusty on board and having him know the lake the way he does, I mean, that was worth every penny. Would you or I ever in our lives have found the bottoms of dinosaur tracks hanging off a cliff?
No. You would have been sitting right under it for hours and you probably wouldn't even looked up.
I'd never heard they were there. I hadn't heard any rumors about it, and what really got me is that I was looking from the ground's eye view at the bottom of the track. And the only thing that I regret having was not a really high power pair of binoculars, so I could really zero in on them and see them.
Well, when Chad told me all the things from his past that he had experienced on this lake from the time he was probably, I believe he said the first time he came out here was when he was around in 7th grade. And to think that at this point, you know, 40 years later, he is out here still taking in and discovering this incredible lake.
And you know, at the end of the day, we were on that boat for what, 7 or 8 hours, which was
It was a long trip.
It really
we
was.
went through all the cheese, crackers, and grapes really quick, and I think we were down to the last bottle of water.
It was a good thing we got off, but it was so pleasurable. So we get off, we're ready for a shower. It was beautiful, and we get on this luxurious houseboat, and you're like, really? It just doesn't end when you're in Lake Powell. It just keeps going and going and going, and it's just so much fun, and it is so relaxing.
If you've never been here, you guys are missing the boat. Whether you win a contest or you plan a trip, if you've never been to this lake, there's no experience like Lake Powell on the water, anywhere.
I can go into a canyon 100 times, and every time I go into that canyon, I will see something different I've never saw before. With 2,000 miles of shoreline, you could spend months and not see a lot of the cool attractions on this lake. We've probably traveled around 240 miles today.
Chad saw so many things today that he had never seen before either, and he's been on this lake. He wrote a book about this lake, and there were still things that he saw today that he had never seen before.
And I was able to just gaze and look and soak up stuff that was happening that I hadn't seen in so many years. And so that was really a unique experience for me.
When you go to that lake, this is not something that you can just say, hey, we went to Disneyland and we had a blast. This is something that it is so unique in your experience. Everybody has the most individual experience that it will stay with you literally for the rest of your life.
And this was a chance to do that. It was a chance to say, you know, this is a part of me. This whole thing happened here, and this is how I felt when I was here. And you know, even if you're just discovering it together, this is a relational powerhouse down here. You know, you've got to re-cement a relationship. You're just expanding one, or you're trying to, you know, rekindle and keep a flame there. There's nothing like this lake to do it, because it's got all those elements of family bond. It's got all those elements of romantic bond. There's something just magical about blue, clear water and with an aqua overcast amongst the bright blue sky and the flame red rock. And it does something to your soul.
Well, thanks, Chad. It's always great to have you take us on a tour of Lake Powell and show us some of those hidden gems that you're aware of. And we're kind of on our own little tour right now.
That's right.
Yeah, Antelope Point offers boat tours, and they have a couple different ones, and we've actually gone out on the Antelope Canyon tour. So we are currently, right now, we're in the canyon, and we've just been hiking out back, and that was really cool. I mean, the beauty of it.
Absolutely stunning.
See, but I think it's interesting because it's kind of like a natural New York. Because when you're walking on the streets of New York, you're always looking up at the buildings and stuff. And here, it's just these natural walls. And
It's very quiet.
yeah, it's very quiet. And the hike was so cool because we actually were able to hike all the way back to where the lake had never been. This is a perfect day trip, and that's one of the things that Antelope Point is excelling at right now. Is these sort of, you know, you come down, if you're getting a houseboat, then great. If not, you can still come out here and explore the lake either by helicopter, which we're going to talk about later in the show, or just come out here on the water. It's amazing. We're going to head back to the marina now. We're going to show you some of the activities you can do there. But right now, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have a product review.
You climb on your Polaris ATV. Your friend gets on his Honda. Your brother rides up on his Yamaha. Yet you all have one thing in common. You all purchased your machines at Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. At Stedman's, you can find all the best brands under one roof, along with the experience, the service, and the trust that comes from Stedman's, a Tooele original. No matter what your preferred ride is, Stedman's has what you're looking for.
You may think it's 300 miles out here, but just remember, folks, it's only 30 miles back.
Believe it or not, summer isn't far away, and neither is Juab County. There's no need to travel far to find the perfect family adventure. Boating Yuba Reservoir, exploring Mount Nebo, riding Little Sahara. Save your gas this summer and stay in your own backyard. Juab County. It'll change your family forever.
Parents, let me tell you a little secret. Your kids do not want to go boating with the neighbors or with friends. They want you to take them boating. They want to build lifelong memories with you. Take them fishing, skiing, tubing, wakeboarding. Take them out boating. Executive Boat and Yacht, 3733 South Main, executiveyacht.com.
Nothing will stop us from delivering the service you need. Triple S Polaris. Service to the power of 3.
This one's you.
No, are you kidding me? No.
Pal, I think that's good.
This one's wasted.
Either way, welcome back to Active Leisure. We are at Antelope Point Marina showing you around a little bit today for our houseboat vacation giveaway. And in a minute, I'm going to be getting in the water and trying out some of the things that they actually offer right here at the marina. But first, we decided to do a little shopping.
Definitely. This is their second gift shop that they have down here. It's called The Point, so make sure you come check it out. Meanwhile, we have to go check out our product review. I'm going to do some shopping.
Well, thanks, guys. Welcome back. We've got a really cool product review for you today, and it's the new Wildcat 4-seater. And I've got Dean Bullock here from D&P Performance in Cedar City, and we've got some cool rock crawling to do with this really neat machine. So come on, let's show you all the cool features on it.
What's this like, Darren?
Terrifying. Let him tell you about his accident first before he takes you for a ride, then you'll see how you feel. Well, you can see this thing has fantastic suspension on it. You can see I can barely get out of it. But you got full A-arm front suspension on it. And what kind of shocks do they have on this, Dean?
Yeah, it's got the Fox Podium shocks, 18 inches of travel on the front end, phenomenal shocks, full locking differential in the front. You want to get serious with the Wildcat 4, you can get serious. It'll take you where you want to go.
I was really surprised at how well it did work. I mean, this is pretty rough, rocky terrain, and boy, it just walked itself over every little obstacle just nice and easy. So
yeah, they do a great job.
Now I also noticed that it's got very nice metal doors on it, both on the driver's door and the passenger doors, and they use like a seatbelt style lock on it, so they can't come open. It's not just some cheesy netting on it either. Now here in the back, you have a 5-link rear suspension on it. Again, you have the Podium shock. With, I guess, another 18 inches of travel back here?
Yep, we got 18 inches of travel back here with the legendary 5-link suspension. It's just...
Now, what does that mean? I mean, whether it's 5-link, 4-link, 72-link, what does that help do?
Basically, right here, here's number 1 arm, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you got 2 arms supporting it back for your front and rear load, and you have 3 arms supporting your side load. The reason for this design is it keeps your wheel perfectly vertical all at the same time through the motion. Now it does move in and out, but the tire does not tip in and out with the 5-link rear suspension.
I also noticed it has a nice ceramic coated pipe.
It adds horsepower. It causes it to heat soak is what they call it, and it actually builds horsepower. So yes, it stops rust. Yeah, it looks cool, but it's actually there for a reason.
Well, speaking of power, they've also done a lot with the clutching and the engine as well on this new machine, haven't they, Dean?
Yes, they have. You know, they've made a lot of changes for 2013 here. It's the rapid response clutch system. It's made by Team. Much better performance, different crankshaft, different transmission, different top end. We're dealing with about 14 more horsepower than what we had last year, and that's a huge improvement.
Really? So you're getting a lot more power down to the wheels, and it is a lot more controllable as well. You know, we could talk about it all day long, but it's a lot more fun to go out and drive them. So if you want to check one of these out, get into Dean's shop. It's in Cedar City, Utah. They'll be glad to show you all the performance and stuff, and you guys got a huge aftermarket parts that you can add to this after the fact. So
You know, we make a lot of our own aftermarket parts at Wildcat Willys, specialized for the Wildcats. We have a very good selection of Wildcats and parts and accessories to go along with them.
that's really cool. Well, I'm Darren Kinder,
And I'm Dean Bullock.
we'll see you next time.
It's time to leave the ordinary behind and experience something extraordinary.
You know it, Chad. Win a Lake Powell houseboat vacation from At Your Leisure in Antelope Point Marina for you and your family.
Sign up now at Stedman's Recreation in Tooele, Marine Products in Salt Lake City, Triple S Polaris in Ogden and Cedar City, and Ray City RV in Roy.
You get another chance every week at each location, and you can put the odds in your favor.
Sign up today and watch At Your Leisure on ABC4 Utah.
When customers come into a dealer to buy a motorhome, they want that dream of having a motorhome. They want to be able to use it. They want to be able to take their family out, but they have concerns. They have concerns of how much they're going to use it, how much it's going to cost them. What if you could make money on that RV? One of the things with Pappy's, we give them an option to be able to rent that motorhome, get some great tax benefits, and produce income during that time frame. We take care of their maintenance, we store it, gives them the benefits of being able to basically go out and buy a new motorhome for the cost of an old one.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. Right now we're going to be showing you Steve's awesome wakeboarding skills.
Yep.
Right now we are hanging out at the first ever floating wakeboard park. The only one you can come to down here is at Antelope Point.
Exactly, and they've got some obstacles. I don't know if I'm going to hit those because I've never been on one of these before. In fact, I've never been wakeboarding before. I've been skiing.
Oh my gosh!
So this will be a new experience.
Okay, all right, I'm excited. Here we go. Everybody stay watching.
Here we go. And
oh my gosh, it's gone! Way to go, Steve! I'm so proud of Steve. Oh my gosh, look at him just come back up out of the water.
I'll get the ladder over there. While I do that, why don't you guys check out our trailhead adventure?
Ready? Whoa, almost.
I'm Reese Stein, at your leisure in the mountains above Nephi, where, while school is out, the kids are still getting some learning in outdoor fun.
For 16 years, the local chapter of the National Wild Turkey Federation has enticed youngsters to get out of the house for a day of outdoor fun and, don't tell the kids, a little education.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Shoot the bows.
Why?
Because I've never shot one before.
How'd you do? Hit one of those animals? All right.
We're losing our youth to the outdoors and hunting. They're into more electronic things and not getting out in the outdoors. So we want to get them back out in the outdoors and show them that it's a good thing to be out here hunting and fishing and being in the outdoors.
The kids get a shot at trap shooting, muzzleloader rifle, bow and arrow, and pellet guns. Volunteer instructors trained in outdoor safety provide guidance, and that guidance pays off.
Good job.
What do you think you learned by coming to this activity today?
That you can have fun. Outdoors is really fun, but always be safe with what you're doing.
Division of Wildlife Resources brought its Stop Poaching trailer to teach outdoor ethics. And of course, the kids need to know about ATV safety.
What's the best piece of equipment to protect your brain?
Helmet.
A helmet, okay? They are all designed to protect you in case of an accident.
Some of it actually stuck with 8-year-old Gavin Christensen of Fairview.
What have you learned here today?
Probably about ATVs.
Much to the surprise of his mother. But that wasn't her biggest surprise at the clinic.
That it was free. I was ready to pay whatever they wanted me to because I wanted my kids to be here.
There's also a climbing wall and a really popular hide-and-seek game where the kids get to dress up in the latest camo fashions, then run and disappear in the lush foliage, while others try to spot them. While these youngsters do love their Nintendos and Kindles, no question where they'd rather be today.
Would you rather be outdoors having fun or indoors playing video games?
Outdoors. I like being outside. Need to get out and have some fresh air once in a while.
Would you rather be doing this or home playing video games?
Doing this.
Why?
Because I don't have video games.
There you go.
Nobody complaining about learning things during summer vacation in this crowd.
It's wonderful. I've never seen so much attention to the little kids, the information that they have no clue about, the archery, the guns, the poaching. I think it's wonderful for this young generation.
Bree Stein at your leisure in Nephi Canyon.
And we'd like to thank Rocky Mountain ATVMC for that wonderful trailhead adventure. And always, if you want more information, go to RockyMountainATVMC.com.
That's right. Well, we are here with Mike Anderson from Antelope Point, and you guys actually do a helicopter tour out to Tower Butte. How did this come to be, and how is it different from the other tours that are offered here in the area?
Well, you know, tourism is a big industry here in northern Arizona and the Navajo Nation. And a few of the tour companies were looking at opportunities to promote the Navajo Nation and the beauty that is out there. And one of those opportunities came to be in Tower Butte. And one of the companies had approached us and said, we would really like to see how we can share that with the peoples of the world.
So once passengers get to the top of Tower Butte, what can they expect?
You know, you can see almost a good portion of the lake. The lake itself, as you probably know, is about 200 miles long with about 2,000 miles of shoreline. And when you're at top of Tower Butte, you can see a good portion of Lake Powell. It's just tremendous.
Now, people can sign up just right from Antelope Point, right?
Absolutely. You can go to the Navajo Nation Parks and Recreation as well as Antelope Canyon BoatTours.com.
All right. Very good. There you go. If you want to experience something new that you've never done out here, you say you've been to Lake Powell 100 times, well, now there's a new experience for you, and you can check it out here at Antelope Point. We got to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have this week's giveaway winner and our upcoming events.
Warm weather? Check. Vacation time? Check. An RV for your family trip? No. Well, that's where Race City's start of summer RV sale comes in. Get a new Georgetown 337 Class A for only $592 a month. Find more deals at Race City RV, June 9th through the 15th.
You go through the day-to-day repeating what you did yesterday. Don't you wish you could access that piece of your life that's missing? Find the beauty, serenity, family fun, or anything else that's missing from your life in the Cedar City, Bryan Head area. Gain access to your adventure, whether it's camping, hiking, the arts, festivals, or just a getaway. Visit ScenicSouthernUtah.com for details on all the adventures that you can access in scenic Southern Utah.
There's a new class of hardest working, smoothest riding. It's got the most torque, the smoothest suspension, the best storage, class-leading comfort, and a revolutionary collection of versatile accessories. Introducing the all-new 60-horsepower Ranger XP 900. A whole new class of hardest working, smoothest riding.
Enjoy summer with your family like never before at Race City RV's start of summer sale, June 9th through the 15th. Get a new Trail Sport 27 QBSS trailer that sleeps 10, only $154 per month. Enjoy the comforts of city living at Race City RV.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, folks. I'm Alicia Staten.
And I'm Stephen Human, and we have left the water and all the fun things we've been doing, and I've dried off so that I'm not you know, and we've decided to come into the Antelope Point restaurant, which is a floating restaurant, and get some food, and this is delicious stuff.
We are in for a treat, but as you can see, we've already munched down the amazing stone pizza that they make here.
So good. Yeah, they have a full-on stone pizza oven, which is not something you're going to find in most places, so the pizzas are excellent.
Definitely, and we got what, the bison burger?
I know, we got a bison burger right here.
Oh my gosh,
we got a French dip, and look at that, it's look at the bread. I mean, homemade bread for the French dip.
And then the yummy fish tacos.
Those look good.
It looks really
All right, well,
good.
let's get through the segment so we can eat.
Yes.
We want you to be able to come out here and you can win the houseboat vacation. All you have to do is go to our sponsors, Triple S Polaris in West Haven and in Cedar City, Stebbins Recreation in Tooele, Marine Products in Salt Lake, and Ray City RV in Roy, and fill out a form every week. So if you go to all of them, you have 5 chances to win every week. Then stay tuned in the month of July because there will be another chance for you to win. So this is where you're going to want to be. And if you don't win, well, then you just need to set up your vacation anyway. You can come here and eat. You can go out on a houseboat. You can take the tours we took today. I mean, this is just an amazing place, and you have to make it your next destination.
Please do. It's very beautiful. Oh, my word. We were having a great time. My mom, too. She's so excited. She's been loving it. So is my baby. Anyway, but right, speaking of winners, we have to talk about our winner right now.
That's right, guys. I'm down here at Marine Products, and guess what? We saw an AYL sticker winner on this silver Ford pickup. It's plate number 115 UTA. Come in and get your prize.
Well, congratulations to our winner. But right now, we have to talk about our calendar events.
That's right, Alicia. And first up, we have a motorcycle event going on just June 22nd. This is next weekend at Honda World in Salt Lake City. You meet up at 5 o'clock and you ride up to Brighton Ski Resort up Big Cottonwood Canyon and then back to the Honda World for dinner. You can sign up at their website. This is going to be a great, fun event. We also have the Juab Extreme Enduro Race June 29th. That's in 2 weeks at the Juab County Fairgrounds in Nephi. You want to bring the whole family. This is a really fun, extreme event where you get to see these guys just going all over the place. It is awesome. Find out more about our events at AYLTV.com.
Well, that is exciting. However, we do have to take a peek at next week's show.
When you go to a lake, you're normally planning on enjoying the water, right? Well, next week, AYL is throwing that on its head as we show off Yuba Reservoir, but from a slightly different perspective. It's kind of like the at-your-leisure version of surf and turf. Then, we'll take a look at the youngest motocross stars you've ever met.
Well, next week's show looks great, so this is where you want to be next week.
Absolutely, but however, today has been amazing. Antelope Point, you have made us so happy. Thank you so much. It's been exciting. Steve got to wakeboard for the first time ever, and he got up. That was so cool.
That was cool. Good experience. You should come out here and give it a try. And of course, you can win the houseboat vacation, and you can come out here, or you can just set up your own vacation, which is what I would suggest to do because there's so much to do. Remember, we showed you the boat trip into the canyon, or you can go to Antelope Island. You've also got the helicopter trip, to Tower Butte.
Yes.
You've got the wake park.
You can eat
with all the tricks.
All that wonderful food.
Yeah, so this is a great destination. Whether you're coming out for a day or for a week, this is where you want to be.
That's right.
Well, between now and the next time we all get together, be sure to get out with your family and friends in the great outdoors.
At your leisure.
At your leisure. All right, see you guys.
Bye. You know what, if you're a bird...
Check out who that is. That's Chad Booth.